Now let's see the next problem. Show that the line segment joining the points -5, 8 and 10, -4 is intersected by the coordinate axis. So what they're asking us to show is they have given the points of the line segment. Just for example, if you take the line to be like this, -5, 8, this is A, and B, let B be 10, -4. Show that the line segment joining the point is trisected. Trisected means there is a point P and Q which divides the line segment equally. Okay, so that is 1:1:1 in this ratio. So it is trisected by the points P and Q. Now what they're asking us to show is trisected by the coordinate axis. Now the point P and Q lies on the x-axis or y-axis. They're asking us to show. So first let me find out the coordinate of P and Q, and then let me see that whether the point lies in the coordinate axis, that is it lies in the x-axis or it lies in the y-axis. Let me check. So first let me find out the coordinates of the point P and Q. Now for P I'm going to find out. Now the point P divides the line segment AB in the ratio 1:2. Now the left side of P is 1, the right side of P is 2 parts, so 1:2, and Q divides the line segment in the ratio 2:1. So left side it is 2 parts and the right side it is 1 part. So 2:1. Now M1 is to M2 is equal to 1:2 for P. Now this is my X1 and Y1. This is X2, Y2. Now let me find out the coordinates of P. X is equal to M1x2 plus M2x1 by M1 plus M2. Now this is equal to M1 is 1, X2 is 10 plus M2 is 2, and X1 is -5. So let me substitute X1 is -5 divided by 1 plus 2. Now let me simplify this. Here it is 10 and 2 into -5 is -10 divided by 3. This is equal to 0. So let me find out the y coordinate of P. Let me write the formula M1y2 plus M2y1 by M1 plus M2. Now let me substitute. M1 is 1 into Y2 is -4 plus M2 is 2, Y1 is 8 divided by 1 plus 2. So this is equal to -4 plus 2 into 8 is 16 divided by 3. So this is equal to 12 by 3, which is equal to 4. Now therefore we have found the coordinate of P. Therefore the coordinate of P is 0, 4. Now you can see here the x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0 means the point lies in the y-axis. In y-axis x coordinate is 0. So therefore the point P, which is 0, 4 lies in the y-axis. Okay, now let me check the Q coordinate. For Q M1 is to M2 is equal to 2:1. Okay, X is equal to M1x2 plus M2x1 by M1 plus M2. Now let me substitute. M1 is 2, X2 is 10 plus M2 is 1, X1 is -5 divided by 2 plus 1. So this is equal to 20 minus 5 by 3 which is equal to 15 by 3 which is equal to 5. Now let me find out the y coordinate for Q. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2 is equal to 2 into y2 is minus 4 plus m2 is 1 into y1 is 8 divided by m1 plus m2 is 2 plus 1 which is equal to minus 8 plus 8 divided by 3 which is equal to 0. Therefore, the coordinate of Q is 5, 0. So you can see that the y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0 means it lies in the x-axis. So Q, the point Q lies in the x-axis. So we have proved that. Therefore, the point P which is 0, 4 lies in the y-axis and Q which is 5, 0 lies in the x-axis. Hence, proved that is P and Q lies in the coordinate axis. So we have proved it. Hence, proved. Next problem. Show that A 3, minus 2 is a point of trisection of the line segment joining the point 2, 1 and 5, minus 8. Also find the coordinates of the other point of trisection. So what they have given is, here they have given the line segment. The endpoints are 2, 1 and 5, minus 8 they have given. Next, what they have given is one point, that is the point of trisection has 2 points. In that one point is A 3, minus 2. They are asking us to show that this is one of the point of trisection, and they are asking us to find out the other point of trisection. So let me go to the solution part. So we have a line segment. Now let me take, or the point of trisection is A they have given. So I don't know which point is A. Maybe this point is A or this is A. I don't know. So I'm going to take, let X and Y be the line segment. Let X, Y be the line segment. I'm going to take X is 2, 1 and Y is 5, minus 8. These are the 2 points of the line segment, and I'm going to take the point of trisections to be P and Q. I don't know which is A. Maybe P may be A or Q may be A. So I have to show that one of the point is a point of trisection. That is, A is a point of trisection I have to show. So P and Q be the point of trisection I have taken. Now we know that the point of trisection divides the line segment XY in 3 equal parts. So let the ratios be 1:1:1. So now P, on the left side of P there is 1 part, and to the right side of P there is 1 plus 1, 2 parts. And Q, left side of Q we have 2 parts, and the right side of Q we have 1 part. So P divides the line segment XY in the ratio 1:2, and Q divides the line segment XY in the ratio 2:1. So now let me proceed. Let me find out the coordinates of P and Q, and let me see which is A. Now for P I'm going to do, I'm going to find out the coordinate of P. So for P, what is M1 is to M2? M1 is to M2 is equal to 1:2. Okay. Now I have to find out the coordinate of P. So using the section formula, X is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 divided by M1 plus M2. Now let me substitute. So which is my x1? X1. This is my x1 and y1 is 1. Now x2 is 5 and y2 is minus 8. Okay, now let me substitute. M1 is 1 into x2 is 5 plus m2 is 2 and x1 is 2 divided by 1 plus 2. So if I simplify, I get 5 into 1 is 5 plus 2 into 2 is 4 divided by 1 plus 2 is 3. This is equal to 9 by 3. So this is equal to 3. Now let me find out the y coordinate. Y, using the section formula, y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. m1 is 1, y2 is minus 8 plus m2 is 2, y1 is 1 divided by 1 plus 2. So this is equal to minus 8 plus 2 divided by 3. This is equal to minus 6 by 3. So if I cancel, I get minus 2. So now we have found out the coordinate of P. Therefore, the coordinate of P is coordinate of P is 3 comma minus 2. Now let me check whether this is equal to A, which is given in the question. Now A coordinate is 3 comma minus 2. So we have shown that A, which is equal to P, is the point of trisection. Hence we have proved the first part. So this implies P, which is 3 comma minus 2, which is equal to A, which is given in the question, 3 comma minus 2, is a point of trisection, is a point of trisection. So first part we have proved. So this is the first part, we have proved the first part. Now what is the second part they are asking in the question? Also find the coordinates of other point of trisection. So find the other point of trisection means they are asking us to find out the coordinate of Q. So let me find out the coordinate of Q. For Q I am going to find out. Now what is my M1 is to M2 for Q? It is 2 is to 1. Now let me find out the coordinate of Q. X, using the section formula, M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2. So this is equal to M1 is 2 into x2. x2 is 5. x2 is 5 and x1 is 2. So let me substitute. x2 is 5 plus m2. m2 is 1 into x1 is 2 divided by 2 plus 1. So this is equal to 5 in 2 into 5 is 10 plus 2 divided by 3. This is equal to 12 by 3, which is equal to 4. Now let me find out the y coordinate. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So this is equal to m1 is 2, y2 is minus 8 plus m2 is 1 and y1 is 1 divided by 2 plus 1. This is equal to minus 8 plus 1 divided by 3 is equal to 2 into minus 8 is 16. 2 into minus 8 is 16. 16 plus 1 is minus 15 divided by 3. This is equal to minus 5. Now we have found out the y coordinate. Therefore, the coordinate of Q is, therefore the coordinates of Q is equal to 4 comma minus 5. So this is the second part of the question. We have found out the other point of intersection. They have asked the Q is other point of intersection. We have found out which is equal to 4 comma minus 5. Next problem. If A is equal to minus 4 comma 3 and B is equal to 8 comma minus 6, first subdivision what they're asking us to find is find the length of AB. In what, second subdivision, in what ratio is the line joining A and B divided by the x-axis? They are asking us to find out. So first what they have given is A coordinate. They have given that suppose if there is a line segment, this is A and this is B. A coordinate is minus 4 comma 3 and B coordinate is 8 comma minus 6. Now they are asking us to find the length of AB. We know the formula, length of AB. Length of AB is equal to, let me write the formula first, square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is a formula. Now in this is x1 comma y1 and B is x2 comma y2. So now let me substitute the values. This is equal to square root of, this is a formula for finding the length of AB, distance formula. x2 is 8. Let me put the bracket, minus x1 is minus 4. Already there is a negative sign. So minus into minus it becomes plus 4 the whole square plus y2 is minus 6. Next minus y1 is 3 the whole square. Now let me simplify this. This is equal to square root of 8 plus 4 is 12 the whole square plus minus 6 minus 3 it is minus 9 the whole square. Now let me square it. So I'll get 12 into 12 is 144 plus minus 9 the whole square is 81. So if I add, I get square root of 144 plus 81 is 225. So this can be written as square root of 15 into 15. 15 into 15 is 225. So this is equal to 15 units. We should write units because length they are asking us to find out. So the length of AB they are asking us to find out. So we have found out length of AB is 15 units. So second subdivision what they are asking us to find out is in what ratio is the line joining AB is divided by the x-axis. Suppose this is a line, it is being divided by the x-axis. So what is this point they are asking us to find out? Now let me do the second subdivision. Now let the ratio be, we have to find out the ratio. So let me take, let the ratio be M1 is to M2. So this is the ratio we have to find out, and the point on the x-axis. Point on the x-axis and the point on the x-axis B. So in x-axis we know that y is equal to 0. In x-axis y is equal to 0 we know. So what will be the point in x-axis? It will be of the form x comma 0. So y coordinate is 0. So we have to find out the ratio. I have already told that which value we know, with that we have to start doing our problem. So I know the value of y is equal to 0. So with that I am going to start. So I am going to use a section formula for y because I know the value of y. So y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So I know the value of y. So let me substitute the value of y. Y is equal to 0. m1 I need to find out, so let me write m1 as it is. Now what is y2 and y1? y2 is minus 6, y1 is 3. So now let me substitute y2 is minus 6 plus m2 I need to find out. Let me write m2 as it is, and y1 is 3 divided by m1 plus m2. So if I take the denominator, that is m1 plus m2, to the other side, it becomes 0. So 0 is equal to minus 6m1 plus 3m2. Now let me bring this minus 6 to the other side. So it is minus 6. If it comes to the other side, it becomes positive 6. m1 is equal to 3m2. Now m1 by m2 is equal to 3 by 6. So if I cancel, I get 3 1 times, 3 2 times. So is equal to 1 by 2. So we have found out the ratio. Therefore, m1 is to m2 is equal to 1 is to 2. So we have found out the ratio, which is equal to 1 is to 2. Next problem. The line segment joining the point m 5, 7 and n minus 3, 2 is intersected by the y-axis at a point L. Write down the abscissa of L, hence find the ratio in which L divides Mn. Also find the coordinate of L. So what they have given, there is a line segment. There is a line segment M is 5, 7 and n is minus 3, 2. This is intersected by y-axis at a point L. So this line is being intersected by the y-axis. This is intersected by the y-axis at the point L they have given. Write down the abscissa of L. First one they are asking us to find out. Next they are asking us to find out the ratio in which the L divides M and N. They have asked us to find out. And third they are asking us to find out the coordinate of L. They are asking us to find out. Okay. Now let me start doing. While I am doing, let me explain how I am doing. So now see. Now they are asking us to find out the abscissa of L. So let me first write the coordinate. Let me first, what they are asking us to find out, the ratio. Let the ratio be. So this I am going to find out. So let the ratio be. All the problems are of the same type. Just if you understand, it will be very easy for us to do. This type of problems we have already done. Here, instead of the previous problem is with the x-axis, in this problem it is y-axis, that's all. Let the ratio be m1 is to m2 and the point on the x-axis. Oh, sorry, here it is y-axis, on the point on the y-axis be. So now L is a point on the y-axis and L is a point of intersection between y-axis and the line segment Mn. So L it takes a form. I have already told you in y-axis x is equal to 0. I have already told you. So x coordinate is 0 and the y coordinate we have to find out. So I am going to take it as y. So now this is the abscissa. Now abscissa of L they are asking us to find out. Write down the abscissa of L. So what is the abscissa of L? The first part we have found out. The abscissa of L is 0. Abscissa of L is 0. So first part we have found out, the abscissa of L is 0. This is the first part. Because L is a point on the y-axis, in y-axis x is equal to 0, so the abscissa is 0. We have found out. Next point, find out the ratio they are asking us to find out. And the coordinate of L also they are asking us to find out. So I have already told you which value I know, with that I have to proceed. So here I know the value of x. So with x I have to proceed. So using the section formula of x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Now here x1 comma y1 n is x1 comma y1 n is x2 comma y2. So now let me substitute it. X value I know, this is equal to 0. This is equal to m1 I need to find out. Let me write m1 as it is into x2. x2 is minus 3 plus m2 I need to find out. I am writing it as it is, and x1 is 5 divided by m1 plus m2. Now m1 plus m2 I am going to take to the other side. Into 0 it becomes 0. So this is equal to 0 is equal to minus 3m1 plus 5m2. Now let me take this 3m1 to the other side. It becomes 3m1 is equal to 5m2. Now m1 by m2 is equal to 5 by 3. So we have found out the ratio. Therefore the ratio is m1 is to m2 is equal to 5 is to 3. So we have found out the second part. Now they are asking us to find out the coordinate of L. So this is the second part. Ratio is 5 is to 3 we have found out. Next I need to find out the coordinate of L. We know the coordinate. To find the coordinate of L, we are going to find out the coordinate of L. We know the coordinate of L, which is 0 comma y. So x coordinate I know, y coordinate I need to find out. So I am going to use the section formula for y. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Now this is equal to m1 we have found out it is 5 and y2 is 2. y2 value is 2 and y1 is 7. So let me substitute it. y2 is 2 plus the m2 value is 3 into y1 is 7 divided by m1 plus m2, that is 5 plus 3. So this is equal to 5 into 2 is 10 plus 3 into 7 is 21 divided by 8. So this is equal to 31 by 8. So therefore the coordinate of L is, therefore the coordinates of L is abscissa is 0 and y just now we found out it is 31 by 8. So we have found out the third part of the question, the coordinate of L they are asking us to find out. So we have found out L, which is equal to 0 comma 31 by 8.